in your culture? Do you know what they call it where you're from? Is it still significant? We're going to be talking about the relevance of it. And yes, we're still talking about money because in the previous hour, we were still talking about, the shilling and how things have changed. However, when it comes to this thing, people don't even care if you actually have that cash. They need you to pay the bride price. Young men, gentlemen, listening into the show right now, how important is it? Are you going to run off without paying this thing? It will haunt you forever, they say. As Africans, it's important to pay this thing called bride price. But there are others who argue in today's tradition, if you have an understanding with your person, you don't need to do it. I have seen globally that 75% of countries make these payments in installments. It's still in use, it's still relevant, and it's still a test of the capability to sustain a relationship. We're going to be talking about this money matter, and I want to know how you pay yours. Is it cooking oil, matchboxes, money, jewelry? How do you handle this thing and make sure that the wazees are happy before they call a baraza on you? Or are you planning just to write it off entirely? There's significance to this tradition, and I want to just, get into it in this hour just to understand whether, young people today still think it's important. Is it still relevant? Is it necessary? What is it for? Some of you are planning for it. We're getting into wedding season, they call it. End of October, at least November, December, we're going to be seeing a lot of these. In fact, I've been seeing a lot of my older friends celebrating their anniversaries. So I want to shout out my good friend. I'm not going to say your name here, but I know it's been quite a year for you and your person just getting ready for D-Day. We're going to be talking about bride price and how relevant it is today. I know some of you are thinking, we'll figure that out when we cross that bridge. But I want to hear the pulse of the nation. I want to understand what you think about this age-old tradition. Stick around for that conversation right here on The Morning Fix.